The content of this radio show is to provide information and entertainment purposes only and should not be considered advice or a recommendation. Thing or Two About Life, Total, is an adult podcast and recommended for mature audiences only. No content from the radio show can be used without the permission of Thing or Two About Life, Total. Thank you.
I am so into me, but I can learn a thing or two from you. I can weather the storm all by myself, but I'm so glad I got a total crew.
All right, everybody. Welcome back into another episode of Thing or Two About Life. It is the Total Podcast. I am Mario. I am one of your hosts, and along with a host of other people, I'm hanging out with the fam, the crew, my peeps. Don't forget, people, we're out there in them digital streets. You can follow us on all the social media platforms, Instagram. Y'all done heard this spiel 1,000 times, but we out there. Make sure if you do go to Instagram or Facebook, go ahead and join the group. We have fun up in there. We post one of our big contributors, Big Mitch is on here. We got our producer, Andrea. If you go to YouTube, definitely subscribe while you're there. Let us know you're there. Hit that bell notification, that icon. That way, every time we drop an episode, you will not miss it. You will get it. Leave a comment on some of these subjects we talking about. I'm working on time stamping things. So whatever we talking about, you could go right to it instead of having to wait, you know what I mean? Because I know some of y'all people, y'all got ADHD, y'all need to get to where y'all need to get to, and some of y'all can't sit down for 2 hours. But I'm gonna try to make it where you can go right to where you want to be in the podcast. So do that, and check in, say hey, hi, whatever. Don't forget you can go to atotalview22 at gmail.com. I said Gmail, didn't I?
Yeah, you did.
Oh, okay. At Gmail, and leave us a correspondence. Leave all of that stuff, and all you people that's out there advertising all this old fake jewelry, please stop sending us emails about representing y'all jewelry brand. Y'all scare me. Stop it. But for you real people, you very welcome to hit the email up. Okay, so with that being said, we're on the skeleton crew, but we're gonna have some fun with this thing tonight. We're gonna talk like we just chilling in our living room tonight. So we're gonna take our time. It might be a little shorter episode because we don't have everybody to get to, but the people we do get to, we're gonna do it right. We're gonna start it off with our resident big man, Mitch. Talk to him, Playboy.
What up, what up, what up? Big Mitch in the house. Let's get it, guys. Let's get it.
Let's get it. Let's get it. Andrea, you represent the ladies. You got a healthy job tonight. You got to represent these ladies by yourself for the time being. You think you up for that?
I always represent the ladies, and I do think I represent as well at times. But since it is just me up here, of course, I feel that the beating up is gonna come on like it always do, but it's all good. Much love. As Mario said, we are out there everywhere. Come on in, check us out, and we hope you guys enjoy the show, whatever that may be.
All right. So we ain't gonna fill it with no more fillers and fluffers. We're gonna get right into it. So Mitch brought something up to me just literally before we pressed the record button, and he was talking about now you got women out there complaining about how people pay for the meals or how people pay for the date. Mitch, can you kind of set this up? I'm gonna put the video in now, but kind of set it up for Mitch and tell him what this is about.
Well, this guy decides he's gonna take this girl out. They get to the restaurant, they order their food, and after the man tell him how much the food is, he reaches in his pocket and pulls out his Cash App card. Little mom look at him, what? You paying with a Cash App card? You making me look like we broke. And it went on from there.
And it went on for that. I just literally watched it. And my question to you, Andrea, since you're the woman here, you going out with somebody, are you really concerned with how he pay as long as it's approved or whatnot? Would you really pull a move like this, a stunt like this?
No, because a Cash App card is just another card. It's just another form of payment. I don't care how you pay. pull out your pinky toe and pay with that if you have to, as long as you pay. Because you got to realize a Cash App card is you just transferring the money from your main bank account to your Cash App account. So that's really irrelevant of how you pay.
Right.
To me.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean,
agree.
For her to sit there and say that makes a person look broke, that evidently they ain't broke, because he has the capability to transfer from his main account to the Cash App card. I do that sometimes. Like if I go somewhere and leave my my card at home, or one of the kids got my card or something like that, transfer some money to Cash App, tap that little button on the side so I can use Apple Pay, and it's paid for. I don't get what the big deal is. I
don't either.
Go ahead. Go ahead, Mitch. What you got to say about this?
Well, first and foremost, she made it look like he was cramping her damn style. You know, I guess the card needed to be a black card or something. You know, you in a dive,
black card,
because the right, the establishment he was in looked like a mom and pop dives type place.
Yep.
Regardless of how much it cost, it was right at 39. I think it was 39.04. The problem I got with this is you care about what somebody think, and I didn't see nobody in the restaurant outside of y'all two. Wasn't nobody behind you. What difference does it make? You just fucked yourself out of a meal, a free meal, and a way to get home, because old boy said you can find yourself a way to get home too. Because he felt disrespected. I probably would have felt disrespected too if somebody got something to say about how I pay. It shouldn't matter. You know, Teresa Reeves was like, what difference does it make how he paid? We trying to eat.
We trying to eat.
Yeah.
That is true. Yeah.
We trying to eat.
Unfortunately, I didn't get a chance to see the video or nothing like that. But now, as far as him, I can see a person not wanting to pay for your stuff because you're tripping about how I paid for it. But then don't just leave the girl there like that. Yeah, she might be on the little whatever side, but don't just leave a person stranded like that, because guess what? What if somebody did that to you? What if somebody decided bougie, I get acting bougie, but still, you still have to. I hate to say it because I know I'm going to get some backlash from that dude over there. Be the bigger person.
No, she didn't say Brick, be the bigger person.
I was going to let it go until you said that.
Be the bigger person.
No, because be the bigger person. You know what? Don't pay for her food. Don't pay for yours. Just turn around and leave and drop her off at home. Say and tell her it was nice meeting you.
Well, she kept on going on with it, Andrea. That's why he did what he done. Because he kept on.
And then say, what you gonna do next? Pull out an EBT card? She took it way to the left.
He kept going. That's why.
And if I was him, I would have damn sure pulled out an EBT card. Now what? But some of these things women need to let go of. For instance, this one. And the reason why I say that is because sometimes you can block your blessings or miss your blessings just because of the way that you acted towards a person. He may not have been her husband, but he could have been the door to her husband or whoever else that could have came into her life. The way that you treat the person that's in head of whoever is meant for you, just by doing that could be blocked.
Well,
all because of the way that she acted.
That was a perfect example of keeping it real going bad.
Right.
Yes.
Because she should have just shut the fuck up. Set a monkey ass down and waited on her food. Now, if she had something to say later, On the way home, she should have did that. But she should never lick a gift horse in the mouth when somebody trying to feed your dumb ass and trying to give you a good time for free. But instead, you want to sit there and and you got what you got. Exactly. That new disease, exactly what you deserve. Nothing.
And guess what? That's her fault.
It is.
And she have missed out on a chance to be with a great guy. You never know.
Well, he was paying for food. He paid $40 for them to sit down and eat something simple.
Yep.
That they could have made at home for less than 20.
And Mitch, and guess what? Mitch bring up a really good point when he said, you know, what's missing in a lot of things, right? And here's the thing. Most men, and we've said this on podcasts before, you can get us to do damn near anything, get almost anything got us, but a lot of women have not mastered the art of shut the fuck up.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? When I say shut the fuck up, I don't mean that in a disrespectful way. You know what I mean? I mean in the art of, if you feeling some type of way about it, it's a time and a place to approach every conversation, every topic, every situation. Because if you know you hungry and this is what you want to do, you got to do what you got to do to get to this point. And then it's a way to bring it up to a guy. Yeah. But y'all always say that respect. Guys tell y'all that sometimes we value respect over love, right? And y'all value safety and provision over love, right? That's a constant thing we're constantly hearing people say. But if y'all know that, then this directly falls up under the line of disrespect, right in front of people, right in front. It was so disrespectful. The man who took the order said, "Shit, I'm ahead of you, bro. This is some disrespectful shit. I'm taking her shit off." He was ready to take her shit off before he said take it off.
Yes.
And that's one thing. And that's one thing. I know I say some crazy shit at times.
Sometimes.
I know that I do.
But we still love you.
But I do know when to just be quiet and say nothing. I do know when to be quiet and just say nothing and handle that once we get home. But that's one thing I would never do is disrespect the person that I'm with, regardless to what they say in public. Now, that would be a different story. But out in public, no.
And most men can absorb it if it's behind closed doors. Ain't no woman never got a positive response from a man dressing him down or tearing him down in front of family, friends, and in public. That shit never turns out well. Ever. You know what I'm saying? But if you came to me like Mitch said, on the ride home, you say, "Hey, baby, look, you think that was a good look?" She's like, "Oh, I ain't know it make you feel that way." He would have been feeling some type of way and say, "Oh, I ain't know it make you feel that way, but tell you what, next time or whatever." It's all about how you handle everything.
Right.
Yep.
Don't dress me down just like I wouldn't want to dress you down in front of nobody. You handle that stuff the right way, and he could have simply said, "Oh, my bad, I ain't even know. All right, I got you next time." And then it could have been a 2-second conversation and been done with it. But let's go back to what you said about being the bigger person.
I knew it. Go ahead.
Let's go back to that. As I've said before, why does the person who being fucked always got to be the bigger person?
Bigger person. It's just our place in life, Mario. We just that's our place in life.
That's what I'm saying. Why does that always have to be the place? I'm the person that's getting the wrong done to me. Like somebody could break your heart or somebody not pay your money back. Then you can have all type of people come out the woodwork. Hey man, you know what? You just got to charge that to the game. You got to be the bigger person. People will advocate for the person who fucked you over advocating for you who got fucked. What is that, bitch?
Right. You're right. You are exactly right. I don't understand it either, but I've been done that way so many damn times. And I got to just hold it to be the bigger damn person. Because I'm so much bigger than they are. If I do anything, I'm going to jail. If I say anything, they're going to cry and shit. So I just got to zip it and just take it.
move on. I think that's just more, it's just more of what we've been taught all our lives, just sometimes you just have to suck it up and just move on from that. And, that's what we've been taught. And so that's like more of what we know.
Okay, let me ask you this. You know the old school vacuum cleaners before they came with all the bagless stuff. You know the ones that had bags back in the day.
Them
Right.
And the
canisters.
vacuum cleaner suck up stuff, suck up stuff, suck up stuff. What happened when the
It,
bag get full?
it bursts.
Okay, that's what I'm saying. How much sucking up you gonna do before somebody gonna be at the butt end of your raft? Because you can only suck up so much before you say, you know what? Not today.
It happens. We're only human. It happens. And that person that catches all of that, we don't be intentionally doing it to them.
We
It's
do
just
not.
it's just that we have so much other shit built that has built up along the way that this is just the person at this time that's just gonna get all of this. And at that time, we don't give a fuck.
that is
Just being
that is
honest.
true. But see, don't give a fuck is a direct result of you having to be the bigger person all that time. Bigger person switch get flipped into don't give a fuck when that shit come out. Because as good as we try to say nobody should make you mad, nobody should influence your emotions and stuff. And I agree with that to a certain degree. Nobody should be able to make you do anything. But y'all know we all are human and everybody got buttons and that certain people can push them buttons. I don't give a fuck. I guarantee you the Dalai Lama got mad. Shit, Mother Teresa got mad. You know what I'm saying? Malcolm, Martin, all these people got mad. That I can't stand when people make it seem like there's no button that a person should be able to push to make you mad. That's a goddamn lie.
So right.
There are buttons people can push, especially when you start to get our age. They say about how wise man does not suffer fools lightly, right? The older you get, you tolerate foolishness less. You can't deal with it no more. Your patience for that shit is non-existent.
This is true.
So so what I'm asking is at what point is there a compromise, a middle ground to being a bigger person, Mitch? Is that something we could do to say, I ain't being a bigger person, but I ain't gonna snap either, but I gotta let you know. What can we do to find something where it don't make you feel shitty for being the bigger person?
There ain't shit we could do.
Yeah.
Because regardless of the fact, if you don't say nothing, it's just gonna fester in your ass.
Yep.
And if you do say something, the pipe gonna bust. So it's best just to be quiet. Because I've been in that situation a lot, man. Especially on my goddamn job. I be wanting to say something so damn bad. And I just find it better if I just don't say nothing. Because if I don't say nothing while they sitting there going off on me, I'm pissing them off. Because I won't respond to them.
Right.
Yeah.
Sometimes
Yeah.
response
Yeah.
is no response at all.
Yeah. Sometimes that's the best thing to do, not even respond to it. Hold that shit till you get away from their ass. Because if you do, you win it. But if you don't, they win it.
And I can side with you and reconcile with both of you and Andrea, because both of y'all got jobs that deal with the customer, and that's another fantasy about the customer is always right. That shit
That's
is
some
bullshit too.
bullshit. It
That's
is.
bullshit too.
Bullshit.
I agree with you. I agree with you. I
So
agree.
y'all have to deal with it because everybody think, and especially if you're in a service industry like Mitch, they really be thinking that Mitch is their personal employee. That you know what I'm saying? I'm doing the
They
job.
think
I
I'm
work
they
for
fucking
UPS,
valet.
not you.
Can you move this over here? Hell no. You saw me come in the door, and you saw me come in the door with your shit, and I put it down on your counter. That's what that shit gonna be, unless you move it yourself. When you saw me coming in the door, all you have to do is say, "Hey, can you put this right here?" But instead, you waited till I put the shit down, then think I'm gonna go back over there and pick that shit up. You gonna get the sign out from me as I'm walking out the motherfucking door. That's where it's gonna be.
Yeah.
I'm not with
And
these
I would
folks, man.
imagine the same for you, Andrew. You got them calls and people just giving y'all shit and y'all have to just take it. You know what I mean? How much can you take it? Cause we grown now, so we figure we gotta pay bill, we gotta keep our job, so we gotta just take that. But I just take issue with that bigger person shit. It's hard to do that, and we do it. Even though I say that, I do it a lot too on my job because people call, forget their passwords every goddamn day. I got a lady who call every fucking day.
And I bet you know her password by heart.
Yes, every fucking day for the password. Because after you don't use it, after you enter so many times, it won't take no more. You have to reset it. Every day she give me the same password. And you can't remember it. Now, I'm starting to think this lady got Alzheimer's or something. Something is really wrong with this lady. But you have to take it. You know what I mean? So, yeah, but at the
But
end of the day, go ahead.
but even with me at my job, um, yeah, you can only say so much before I either say something out the way, say something slick back out the way, or that I know I wouldn't get in trouble over, or something like that. But it you being the customer, you cannot call somewhere, going somewhere, or any of that with an attitude and expecting people to just jump through these hurdles and hoops for you
And
because
kiss your ass.
you have this attitude and think that your attitude is gonna make them move for you. If anything, your attitude is either gonna get you some food back that got spit in it, whatever. Just being honest. And with the industry that I was in, you in the industry that I was in, your call may have been sitting there all day. So it's always best to be nice and polite when you're dealing with people who have to do things for you.
Yeah.
Whether it's the UPS man bringing your package, whether it's you calling because your toilets are bagged. Because if you were to call me with an attitude, you just would have had a shitty house until the next day.
Mm.
All right.
Damn.
And I've done a couple people like that before. Call about 8 o'clock at night. I'm sorry, but we weren't able to get out there to you today. Is there any way I can reschedule you for tomorrow? All because of their attitude. All because of their attitude.
Damn. Yeah, that's messed up if you got a what they call them things that they put in the ground with all your shit go into.
Septic tank.
Septic tank. Messed up, you got a backed up septic tank.
Ooh, that's bad, boy. That's bad. That's real bad.
Yeah.
You got the whole neighborhood functified.
Yeah.
So yeah, so the big overall picture to that is ladies, if somebody doing you a solid, taking you out and feel that you worth the effort to take out, why are you concerned with the petty? Because that boils down to you being petty. If we really look at
That's
that,
a petty.
you just petty
And
because you
first of
getting the
all,
meal.
why are you in this man wallet trying to figure out what kind of card he pulling out anyway?
Well, he
That's
said cash app when he pulled it
okay.
out. He like, you gonna pay, and he's like, yeah, cash app, and then that's when I guess the dysfunctionality in her brain went off. But
No.
yeah, you gotta be more patient. You don't know what the man's situation. Because I was telling Mitch before we came on. Sometimes when I'm going out of town, to keep from using your major card just in case any type of fraud happen, you will put a predetermined amount on your cash app. So if anything did go, they can't take over this $200.
Right.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So you'll use that for gas. Because gas stations, when you're traveling along the road, are famous for charges and shit you don't know. So they can't take what ain't there. You know what I mean?
You know, they got
So
travel cards at a lot of these banks now.
yeah,
They just
yeah,
it's like a what you call that? Like a personal little debit card,
yeah,
that you can just charge up and put what you want on it.
yeah.
They make
I mean,
cards
that's
like that now. And I got one of them. I'd rather have that than have or use my debit card at some of these gas stations out of town.
yes, and that's what I'm saying. Cause a lot of fuck shit be happening, and Lord knows if you somewhere halfway between where you're going and you're not going back there to dispute that shit.
Mm-mm.
So yeah, ladies, be a little bit more, cognizant of what's going on. So now we're gonna transition into the point. I know it seemed like we were on the ladies at that point. Now we're finna transition to something that we're gonna have to talk about men.
This nigga just canceled my fucking reservation, got me and my baby out here in the motherfucking Orlando, and you sitting up here acting like I'm some type of sad bitch. You acting like I'm some type of sad bitch, though. When you be calling my motherfucking phone, nigga, eating my pussy, bitch. You really gonna wail on me like that? I'm finna go down on your ass, nigga. I ain't never been no sad bitch, nigga. Never been. Never been. I don't give no fuck about your kids. No disrespect. I don't give no fuck, cause this is wild as fuck. I got my motherfucking baby in this bitch. You know I got my own shit. I ain't never asked you for a motherfucking thing. You live with this lady. You live with this lady. You overfell. You overfell, gang. You overfell. You overfell, and you know where it's at with me. You know where it's at with me. You know where it's at with me. You know I ain't even like that. You know I ain't even like that. You know I ain't even like that. Real talk. Where the fuck my motherfucking headphone at? You know I ain't even fucking like that. You
It's
wild
get real
as fuck.
messy,
You got
y'all.
kids out here, gang. You wild. This is some other. They wouldn't even knew I was here. You gonna cancel my shit? You basically trying to say fuck me, huh? For why? What was I gonna do with me and my baby at the airport? And you act like I ran up to you. I was like, and then like I was just like, so what I'm supposed to do? I was calm as fuck, gang. I wasn't even disrespectful. You finna give me another room. You finna give me another room. You
This
finna
is
get out the
crazy.
room, and you finna change my motherfucking flight. You gonna get the fuck up out here. Don't fuck me about this one. I'm gonna stay in this bitch shop. I'm gonna stay in this bitch shop. I'm ready, cause you got the right bitch. No, you good.
I know I'm good. I'm just saying, like, get her room. You did this. Found her room.
I'm not gonna move from this door.
Watch out.
I'm not moving from this door.
Watch out.
No, but we not gonna.
Is Mitch, is this guy wrong for doing this, or cause when we came up, there were rules to the game if you choose to play the game. And let me just say right off bat before y'all women start saying whatever, it's wrong.
It's real
He
wrong.
cheated. It's wrong. All that is wrong. But we saying if you're gonna play the game, we speaking in hypotheticals. If you're gonna play this game, ain't there rules to it, Mitch?
It's
Yeah.
okay.
You asked me if it's wrong. Is a frog's ass waterproof? I mean, think about this. You didn't sit here and hype this woman up. Y'all didn't travel. She had to get on an airplane only for you to have your main girl there. And she knew that the main girl was there. She didn't give a damn. She just wanted to go because you agreed to pay for her to go.
Yes.
Now, you wronger than two fucking left shoes on your fucking feet.
Yep.
Because for one, you got your main chick, her kids, your kids, and then you got this other woman, a third wheel with her child. You done invited them out here. Man, you walking backwards.
Yes.
Man, you could cause somebody to die that day, or you could become somebody's cellmate that day. Because your dumb ass did the dumb dog. It used to be, people didn't do shit like that. If you was gonna do shit like that, you'd have had them on the other side of town some damn where, so as you had to leave and go see them if you was gonna do that.
Yes.
Dating nowadays has become a rich man's game. You gotta have some money to play the game like that. You gotta have some money, man, to have one girl here and another girl here. You gotta have some money. Because either way, you're gonna end up paying for this, that, and that, and this. So he dead wrong for that bullshit. That's some bullshit. I want to thump him across my damn head, his damn head, my damn self. That's just ignorant.
I agree. And the one part that Mitch brought up that I did leave out, the kicker to this whole thing was if this man didn't cancel the room, the side chick was cool with the whole thing. All he had to do was just play his part and keep things how he agreed. It all blew up because he decided to cancel this girl. She was cool. Yeah, you got your main chick. She put up the text, the screenshots where she was like, hey, just send me the money to do whatever. And he canceled the room on her. You know what I'm saying? So if you got a girl who's cool, the rules are almost self-explanatory at that point. But go ahead, Andrea.
Woo! Was he wrong? Yes, he was wrong. Yes, he was wrong. And also, ladies, please don't beat me up too bad in the comments over this. You have to know how to play your position. You have to know how to play your position at all costs. You have to stay in your position, regardless of whether he's bringing the main chick or not. You still have to stay in your position. Um,
That's
Thank you
do
for
I
being
do. That's
honest.
Stevie Wonder right there.
Thank you for being honest, Andrea. I appreciate that.
Hey Mario, that's Stevie Wonder right there. That's do I do.
but was he wrong? Yes, he was wrong. For one, he was wrong because I thought in the video it was just him and her that was supposed to be going together, and then because they were him and the main girl was separated or into it or whatever. I thought that's how it went. Am I
Well,
wrong about that?
what happened was they had fell out, right?
Right.
And then they kind of got back cool. But he sent her a text saying, guess who just showed up? My stalking baby mama. But what she's saying, that was a lie, because in order for her to show up, you would have to
Hey,
provide for her to show up.
Okay, gotcha. Even with that, dude was still wrong. If she showed up, she showed up. He shouldn't have never canceled that girl's room. Why? Because that was not in the plan. That was not in the plan. He sat there and made these plans with her, knowing that it was a possibility that him and old girl was gonna resolve whatever issues that they had going on at the time. You just don't do nobody like that. And she not at home.
at the same hotel though, Andrea. At the same whole fucking hotel.
That's okay. That's at the same hotel. That's cool. That's why I said, oh girl, she still had to know how to play her position. I can't in that situation, yes, would I have been pissed off about him canceling my room? Would I probably approached him and said something? Yes, I probably would have. But had, like you Mario said, had none of that gone on, we could have all been at the same damn hotel room. She probably wouldn't even known I was there.
Nope.
And then not only that, this girl, the main girl, talking about the main girl, you with him with some other kids that he didn't stepped out and had on you. When are you? My question is, when are you done? When are you done? Because now he done brought this girl up here with y'all. Well, they were going together in the first place without you. But when are you done? When is enough for you? Y'all been together for however many years. He got kids on you. When are you done? When is it time for a woman to say, okay, enough is enough?
Andrea.
The first child I would have given you. The person that I am now, the first child I would have given you. The second child, that's a wrap.
That ain't even the crazy part, Andrea. This ain't the first time that he done some shit like this.
Like I said, when is enough enough? And a girl should have stayed in her position. I understand that she was mad and all of that, but she still should have stayed in her position. Like Mitch them said, there are rules to this game. Why? Because anybody can end up dead at any given time. I know a woman in Pine Bluff went to this, Mitch, you probably know about it, went to Central Maloney, killed a woman and a man behind some bullshit like this. Guess what? My brother did it too. True story. The girl, his ex-girlfriend, steady playing him and him and this other dude, between one going back and forth between each other. Somehow the boy, he was shooting at my brother, and then the girl, she was called my brother over to where him and her was at but it happens. My point is, don't want to go all into it, but my point is, it happens. People can end up dead behind people playing games. The games are real out here, but you as a person, have to be smart at all times.
Yep.
Yep.
Right.
And just to put a cap on this, right? And to be completely honest, let's talk about this from a real standpoint, and might be going too deep in this, but let's just say hypothetically a different time in a person's life, right? And what I'm gonna say when I say game, y'all understand what I mean. I ain't saying nothing to make nobody feel no type of way, but this is thing or two about life. Let's talk real for a real quick second here. If you decide that as a man that this is the game you gonna play, right? And you done put your money out there, you already committed, you already done paid for the plane ticket, right? You already done made the reservations for what you might as well just let that stand. And in 9 days, if you get a girl who say she down with it and she bring her baby, so you know it ain't on no fuck shit, cause most women ain't gonna involve their baby in no bullshit like this, right?
Mm-hmm.
If she's trying to set you up or anything like that. So if she brought her baby, then you know, okay, really, she into this, right?
Mm-hmm.
Second of all, if you know that this is what you doing, you gotta make this sweet for this girl to be quiet. You gotta give her some money. And you got to
Yep.
cover the expenses. You got to do something to make her want to be quiet. And like Mitch said at the beginning, this ain't no cheap man game. This the game you got to play. You got to be bankroll Hal. You know what I'm saying? You got to have money to make the call. That's the only thing shut people up. Like when we be talking about whistleblowing and people telling on folks, or they be saying corporate whistleblower. People only tell when the money is fucked up. Period,
Or
point
when you're
blank.
lying. When you're lying, tell them you're gonna do something, you don't do it.
Yes, you know what I'm saying. But most of the time, as long as the money good, the same with R. Kelly. As long as that money was good, this shit went on for years. Ain't nobody said shit. But when he started having money problems, can't keep people on the payroll, that's when you start hearing shit. So as long as he had that, it's cool. But then here's the problem I got with it. Like Angela was saying before we started recording, that girl that he was with have to have been through this. Cause she said so calmly, you said you were gonna get a hotel, go back and get a hotel room. She wasn't mad. She wasn't upset. She wasn't, how could you do this to me? Or you fight. She was cool as a goddamn cucumber.
Yep.
The main chick I'm saying. She was cool as hell. Like, I'm used to this shit. You know what I'm saying? And she was saying, don't do this in front of the kids. And then them ain't even her kids. She care about them kids, boy. You get what I'm saying? So that is what you call, like if a person was in prison, they say institutionalized and shit like that. Inside that relationship, that girl seemed institutionalized. She used to this shit. So if you're gonna play the game, and if we being completely honest, you have to stay on board above board, because like y'all said, when this shit goes sideways, it could really go sideways, and this is how people end up dead. This is how it won't nobody even try to set you up. That girl was so mad that was, if she would have had something tucked in her waist right down, it would have been some
It would have
dead
been
ass
on.
folks up in there.
It would have been over.
Yes, it would have been some dead ass folk, because she was big mad. You know what I'm saying? And you could tell, not just because she got played, she felt a little hurt, because she was like, "You live with her? You live with her?" You know, that means
He
at
didn't even
some
know.
point, yes, that's what I said. That means at some point her feelings got invested into this, and you done fucked a woman over, and her feelings invested. That's a double whammy. That is the type of shit she would have had a pistol. Lord help her. That shit would have been on the news.
Yep. Live at 5.
Yes, you know what I'm saying.
And
So
just yesterday, Mario, she probably just sucked his dick just yesterday.
yeah,
And
yeah.
gave it.
Yeah. And so she feels some type of way. She hot than two biscuits.
Yes. And then we saying all this to say,
But
go, cause
go
we
ahead.
got some young. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
No, I was just saying we got, like people from 35. The YouTube number say 35 to 65 is what listening to us, and I ain't really worried about the necessarily 65. But if you down there at that 35, we trying to tell y'all there are consequences for playing games. I know the rappers and all these hip hop people and all these movies make y'all think that this shit is a glamorous life and to be a playboy and all that. It's consequences for this shit when you fuck with the wrong one.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
It's consequences for the shit. And we just trying to let y'all know that it's all fun and games. And like that y'all be saying on the podcast, it's all fun and games till it ain't.
Yeah, right.
Or
Stop barking me for real.
So
people don't be playing. We play too many games in life nowadays.
Right.
We think everything is for fun. No shit. You know, life has become too tight, especially with money and feelings and attitudes. Boy, you asking for it sitting there playing with people like that.
And the best thing to do is to know what you're getting yourself into before you even get involved in it. You know, if the rules have been set out there, no feelings, no emotions, and all of that and whatnot, then that's something that you need to go by. If it's understood that this is just going to be a physical thing, that's what you need to go by. And if you're the side chick or side dude, whatever you are, stay in your position.
And fellas, stop lying. Tell the motherfucking truth. If it is this what it is, tell them this is what it is. Don't be sitting back there, motherfuckers get all in their goddamn feelings and emotional connected to your ass. That's how your ass end up in that motherfucking box. You know, in that cold ass refrigerator.
That's true. And even though I did say that, but we're only humans. We can't control our feelings. Yeah. You can control them to a certain extent, but when you start having feelings for a person, that's just part of being human. We're not saying that you can't have feelings for a person, but when you have those feelings for a person, know what you're getting into. Know what you're getting into and still play your position.
Yep. And when you're doing stuff like that, right, what he doing is foul altogether. But when you being foul inside the foul, truth be told, that's some pussy nigga shit. And there's no other way around it. You know what I mean? Because if this was on another base, like in the 90s, another time, that's the first thing we'd say. That's a pussy ass nigga right there. Because if you got somebody who,
Mario,
huh?
Lying to a woman, if you can't tell her the truth, you're a pussy.
That's what I'm saying. Because if you got a woman who have said that I'm down with the fuckery, I'm down with the chicanery, and then you fuck her anyway, I don't get it. Because nowadays you ain't gonna get too many girls who are telling you, yes, I am completely down with this. All I'm asking for is that you get my flight out here, you get my hotel room, and you do her like this with a child. Because the only reason I can assume this lady was this mad, she must not had the money to pay for the hotel room, or she was just really butthurt about just the sheer audacity for you to fuck her this way.
She didn't have the money, Mario, because if she had the money, she would have said nothing to that motherfucker if she had the money.
Yep, that's what I'm assuming, Mitch. I agree with that.
Black people are invicted. I mean, vindictive. Black people are invictive when it comes to when somebody does something to them. What they're gonna do, they're gonna take care of themselves and wait till they get back to the house, and then that's when the real fireworks gonna start up. Mm-hmm. So she didn't have it, because if she'd have had it, she wouldn't have done shit. She'd have waited till they got back, and she'd have fucked him up then.
Right?
Yep. And that's why I said that's why I think she was so mad and so belligerent, because the harsh reality hit that if I don't get this room, what the fuck me and my baby gonna do?
Right.
And that's why and that's man or woman. Man or woman, when I say this, that's why you never go anywhere broke. You don't go nowhere. Never. Never. Just like on that last video where we did, this was a while back, where the guy flew the girl out and damn. Y'all, you remember what I'm talking about? Where the guy
flew the girl? Where he flew out to LA and she didn't want to,
she didn't want to act right.
Yeah, she didn't want to act right.
And then he didn't want to pay for nothing then.
Yeah.
Right. But in her situation too, she had no money. You don't go nowhere. You don't go anywhere broke, ladies. Because you got to remember, and I'm not saying it like, not meaning it like that, like I'm getting ready to say it, but you got to remember that this nigga really ain't obligated to do a motherfucking thing for you. He's only getting you there to do what the hell it is that he wants to do to you. And that's fuck. Be smart.
But I've always had an issue in there. I'm glad you brought that up. I've always had an issue with all these women say they the bad bitch, they the boss bitch, they the this, that. Right? They say, life look better than you. I'm finer than you. They'll tell another woman that and they do that. But you notice all those women who say all that always be fucking broke.
Yeah.
I ain't never understood it. You this bad. Your body banging. You say you got this, but you always hang everything on money. And if somebody don't do something for you when the money don't come through, you fucked up. Why you ain't never got no money? You so fucking bad. It just like Mitch
You know
said,
what it is, though.
you walking backward, hustling backward. How come you diss all this, but you ain't never got no fucking money?
You know what it is, though, Mario.
What?
What it is with a woman like that, she think that cat between her legs is everything. That's her status. That's her money. Her fat ass she thinks that's gonna get her ass through life. And women got that fucked up thinking that they ass or what they look like is gonna take care of everything. And it's not. For younger women, they feel that way. They feel like that everything revolves around their pussy and their ass and them being cute.
Yep.
They think they can get everything from that. And they don't understand. It's a chick at Walmart, at the gas station, at McDonald's, got that same motherfucking pussy you got. Might not look like it, but she got that same thing. But she might have a set of skills that your ass ain't got. But you think you all that. But that's what it be.
But the problem with that is that okay, say you get the money, say you get the dates, and because it seems like they only use it to get material shit and dates and shit. That don't get you nothing to invest or you can have something for yourself. Cause if you keep hustling like that, you're gonna be fucking until you leave this earth. Cause if you ain't taking nothing to do with the money and the material gain, cause all of us have had something that we just had to have material wise that a year from now or 2 years from now, hey, what that pocketbook you bought, Andrew? Shit, it's somewhere over there in the closet. But at the time you bought it, you just had to have it, right? So what I'm saying is, if you do it all for just material thing, you ain't investing in that. You ain't putting it toward no land. You ain't putting it toward nothing that adds value. What is it all for? Cause if you spend it as soon as you get it, you gonna forever be bent over on your back.
I ain't gonna be no damn side chick forever. No.
Well,
No. I give you 6 months of my time, then after that, I'm out. I'm sorry. That's just the way it is.
What has to happen in that 6 months? He had to leave his main chick for you, or what he has to show you that some type of progress is being made? What has to happen for you to say, okay?
It ain't even necessarily, it ain't even about you leaving your wife, because number one, I don't want you to leave your wife for me. I don't want you to leave your wife for me.
So what's the end game then? At the end of the 6 months?
We just two people, we get together, do whatever it is that we need to do every now and then that's it. You go your way, I go mine.
and that's all right with you? That's the side chick.
Some people, listen.
Mario,
Yeah.
does that not sound like a side chick to you?
Yes, Mitchell. That is exactly what a side chick is.
Okay.
Yes,
Okay.
that is what a side chick is.
But you just said you wasn't gonna be no side chick.
That is not what I said.
Damn, I could have heard. I'm gonna clean my motherfucking ears out.
That is not what I said. That is not what I said. What I said was, Mitchell.
Oh hell. Both of you motherfuckers calling me Mitchell. Now I didn't told y'all motherfucking asses. But go ahead.
What I said was, I can give you 6 months of my time. That's what I said.
Is that 6 months of fucking?
That's 6 months of whatever. That's it.
Oh shit.
6 months of whatever. If you just need me to be your friend and listen to what the hell you got to say, then that's what I'm gonna do. And
Wow.
if we cross those lines, then we cross those lines.
Wow.
But back to Mario, what you asked me, what is it in 6 months that I'm expecting for you to do? I'm not expecting, for one, I'm damn sure not expecting for you to leave your wife. I'm not expecting that. What I expect for you to do is know your position as well.
Oh shit.
Don't come over here trying to sell me all the fake ass dreams and all that bullshit about I'm gonna leave my wife, and I ain't trying to hear all this. I ain't trying to hear all that.
So you saying be like Mitch said, tell the truth.
Just tell the truth. You and I know that there's a great possibility that this is all that this is gonna be, and let's leave it as that.
Heard that. Well.
And
But
let's
as a
just
woman, you could compartmentalize that, because a lot of times some women can't compartmentalize that. They feel
Hell
6
no.
months. 6 months, you by that time, you catching feeling as a woman. So most women can't.
as a woman, yes, we do start to have feelings for those people. We
Especially if
do.
it's good to you.
Yep.
That's but
That motherfucker make you go
as
woo.
I have said in previous podcasts, I am just one of those people that dick does not run me.
Well.
Because
But sometimes when it's good to you, don't necessarily have to be dick. It could be about how he make you feel and how he treats you.
I get that and I understand that. But that we have to come back. We always talk about reality. We
That is
have to
true.
come back. We have to come back to reality. This man, this woman got a wife or a husband at home.
Mm-hmm.
They are at home. That person has to get up and go back to them at some point.
Yep.
That is
That's
true.
Yes, we can like them. We can be in love with them. We can want to spend the rest of our lives with them. We can feel that we are the person that they actually need in their lives. But at the end of the day, it is that person's choice to leave their wife or their husband. And guess what? I still don't want you to leave them for me.
I feel you. I feel you on that.
And I speak that because what we're talking about, been there, done that. Been there, done that.
I ain't trying to be that and do that.
And the one that did actually leave his wife, guess what? I left him because I didn't ask you to do that. I didn't ask you to leave your wife for me.
So in retrospect, you was just using him like he would call himself using you.
That's all it is.
Well, I'll be damned.
I mean,
I get it. You ain't gotta clean that up. I get that. I understand.
No, what I was getting ready to say is sometimes you never know what we never know the true reasons as to why we cross paths with anybody. Some people just need somebody to talk to.
Right.
Yep.
Some people just need somebody to talk to, hear a different version of what than from what somebody else would say that they know that they're close to. They need an outsider's opinion.
I get that.
Sometimes people need this. And if you all decide to cross those paths, you just decide to cross those paths, but don't make it an all the time thing.
Right. I got you. Mm-hmm. That makes sense. It's like that Prince song, sometimes it snows in April.
But I think a lot of the confusion come with that sometimes too. We as humans, we consider, Lord knows, we consider sometimes when the sex good that translates into everything, right?
It translates into love.
Yep. And sometimes we gotta be cognizant of the fact that maybe you and this person just physically vibe, but that's it. But sometimes we can't wrap our mind around it. We feel like, well, if the sex is good, and if I get this part to work, maybe we might have something wonderful. And then you realize that truly all y'all really share is that.
That's true.
Now, us men can sometimes walk away from it, and it's hard for now. Now I ain't gonna say that now. Sometimes when that thing good. Now I ain't gonna sit up here and be that person. But sometimes when like you say, you never been stigmatized, but there are women who are. And even when y'all say come up with a rule and say this is how we gonna do it, I would imagine 80% of the time that the thing deteriorates or get hard to walk from because the women do not want to let it go, especially if he fucking her good and he treating her right. Y'all ain't trying to let that go easily. Except you different.
I am. I am. I guess I am different because when it's time to just let something go, it's just time to let something go. I mean, you already know what it is and let it go, move on. That's just me. But that's just me. We can be friends, we can talk, we can do all that. But as far as us crossing those lines, again, no, we can't do that.
All right, I feel you. Let's go on the beaten path for a little bit. Y'all know about this old Hauk TUAH stuff going around on the internet, all these old videos and the song and everything. Mitch, you
What?
like Hauk TUAH? You like Hauk TUAH, Mitch?
You know I do.
What the hell is Hauk TUAH?
Tell her what Hauk TUAH is, bitch.
I think I know, but just want to make sure that we're on the same page. Hauk TUAH. Yeah, Hauk TUAH on your.
Yeah.
Okay.
First of all, have any one of y'all heard the song?
I have. That's why I have.
I
With
haven't heard.
the lady, where I saw it was a TikTok. It was a lady. She was standing at a counter. But she was standing at the counter, and the song came on, and she was just like, huh.
I ain't heard it.
I'm gonna have to find it and get it for you, bitch. It's funny. So
can I get Hauk TUAH? Spit on that thing. Hauk TUAH, spit on that thing. Baby, I hope I'm not wildin', but I need more than that golf 9,000. I need that Hauk TUAH, Hawk a loogie on me, make me say, oh, like a masterpiece. Baby, when I think of you, I start reminiscing. Every time you do your thing, I feel like listening a sticking. So baby, can I get that Hauk TUAH? Spit on that thing, spit on that thing. Hauk TUAH, spit on that thing, spit on that thing, spit on that thing. I'm screaming hallelujah, hallelujah. Every time you Hauk TUAH, Hauk. I said I'm screaming hallelujah.
Mitch say he down with the Hauk TUAH. Andrea, are you down with the Hauk TUAH?
I've never done that. I've never done it. I'm not finna bring something way from back here and then spit it on you. No, I'm not. That's not. Mm-mm.
I'm gonna tell you like Farrakhan told Mike Wallace. Oh, come now, Mr. Wallace. You've never done that.
I've never done that. No. Oh no. To me, that's nasty.
Oh, Andrea, whatever.
It might not be nasty, but no, I'm not finna bring something from way down there. No, I'm sorry. I can't do it. Because I wouldn't want you doing that to me. Not that you have to, but I wouldn't want you to do it to me.
I got
Okay.
news for you, Andrea. You are a woman of a certain age, and you
I-
probably had certain experiences. Somebody has Hauk TUAH you. I can assure you of that.
I can assure you not.
Your eyes is rolled up into the back of your head. Your toes look like you just had a seizure. How you know?
I can assure you not. You're just wanting to find out, but I can assure you not. And I'm not going to discuss all of how I know. I'm not going to discuss, I'm not going to put all my business out there, but I can assure you that's something I don't, at this point in my life, that's something I don't have to worry about. Okay? It ain't no KY jelly. It ain't no Hauk TUAHs. None of that. Okay?
Sometimes the Hauk TUAH ain't just about trying to get it wet. Maybe that's just something that person might want to do.
Like I said, that's something that I don't want. I wouldn't do that to a person, so I don't want nobody to do that to me because I think that's nasty.
Even if he asks you for the Hauk TUAH.
Even if he had.
Can I just like saying the fucking word, Hauk TUAH.
I know it. I can tell.
I just like saying this shit. This shit is funny.
Oh,
Well, Mitch already said that he like it. You don't see nothing wrong with it, bitch. You don't think nothing dirty about it, And
Nope.
I just find it funny that everybody's talking about it so cavalier because it's either you with it or you ain't. No middle ground. Either some women say, "Yeah, girl, I spit on that thing." No, oh, I don't do no nasty shit like that.
I don't. I don't. I think that's nasty. Because if you think about it, man, you got coal and phlegm coming up and I'll spit on you. I'm saying, if that part, see what I'm saying?
I'm not asking you to Hauk TUAH me when you got the fucking flu.
Hey, hey, phlegm comes up just natural, but still. What, baby?
I mean,
1 minute, okay?
so even if you're asked to do it, he say, "Hey, this what really turns me on."
First of all, y'all know I don't do nothing on command anyway. So no.
Oh man, huh?
Yeah, well, I have a problem with following orders.
Oh,
You know what? I believe that shit 137%. I believe that shit.
I have a problem with following orders, so.
Yeah, we know that one.
So wait a minute. So if the man tell you that, baby, I like it this way, sit on that thing, I don't like it like that. Even though he telling you this is what brings me maximum pleasure, you not doing it.
I'm sorry, as I've said, I'm sorry, but no. Not only no, but hell no.
Now, Andrea, if we was talking and we was looking at this through a different lens, somebody would say that makes you a selfish lover, Andrea.
I'm not being selfish. I don't consider that as being selfish. I just think that that's nasty.
Well, not that particular poet. I'm talking about where you said you don't follow, you don't like to follow command. And I'm telling you, he's saying when you ride me, I want you to tilt it a little to the left and come at that thing at a 45 to 3 and make sure you hit all these ridges so I can hit your walls. And you go, I ain't doing that. You say you don't like to follow direction, but he telling you this is the thing that brings me maximal pleasure.
No. Some things I don't follow, but if those things are gonna, how may I help you, Shell?
Well, you stupid.
I follow orders to a certain extent. Okay. Now, if it's something that's gonna please him, but also gonna please me at the same time, yes, we can most definitely follow those orders. Those are good orders. Yeah. What do y'all like to call it? Damn. Yeah, there's some double standard shit. It sure is.
Cause I was for to say, and Mitch could attest to this. Every sex position or everything you do, sometimes for the woman, sometimes it's strictly for y'all play. Every sex position you don't get maximum pleasure out of. You do for the other person sometimes.
That this is true. And that's why a woman has to know what she has to know in order to do whatever it is that she needs to do to make sure that he has pleasure too.
Like, you doing that oxymorons? Are you contradicting yourself?
No, I'm not.
I don't know about that one, Mario.
Some things, yes, I can follow orders on. If the one you telling me to sit up here, two-way on your dick, hell no, we ain't following no fucking orders on that, okay? Now let me put it to plain fucking English. Can you understand that?
I wasn't necessary. We were past the Hauk TUAH part.
I'm just using that as an example.
Oh, okay.
Using it as an example. If you giving me an order like that, nah, I'm sorry, I can't do that. You can't come. You can't even say, hey, baby, suck my dick. I'm gonna suck your dick, nigga, but when I get ready to. Trust and believe, doing the sex section, it's gonna come. Just don't tell me to do it. I hate that. I'm sorry.
I could kind of understand that to a certain degree, but what were you gonna say, Mitch? What were you gonna say?
He just want to be in control.
It's not that I want to be in control.
Yeah, you don't want him to be in control, so you don't want to listen. So you want to be in control. But what I was gonna say, Mario, is really the funny part about all this is, no matter the position, we're gonna enjoy it anyway. Now, every position is not for us. It's like you said, it's not. But it doesn't matter what position we're in, we're going to enjoy it because that's what we do.
That's what we do.
Enjoy sex. Doesn't matter what position we in. Doesn't matter if she want me to do it like this. I'm going to do it like this because that's what she likes, but I'm liking it too.
Yeah. I mean, I definitely agree with that. I ain't going to disagree with that. But what I was saying that we're more accommodating, like, she can damn near ask you to, fold my neck over here and pull my finger as you do it. You won't even question it. You won't even go, why you want me to do that?
We just do it.
You just do it. That's what you wouldn't even question. Oh shit, okay.
It's some shit like that to me.
Put your finger in my ass. We just do it.
You just do it. That's what I'm saying. And see, you saying that if he tell you certain things, I don't want to be told, I ain't doing no shit like that. I ain't doing that. If that nigga tell you,
I wouldn't say those exact words. My thing would be like, That's what I would say. But it's still meaning the same thing, but it just comes out like,
So if he told you he was on top of you doing missionary style, and as he hitting, he tell you why he doing that, pull my back hair out, you wouldn't do it.
What is back here house?
You wouldn't do it because I wouldn't even think twice. Shit, that was your life.
Yeah, I got you, baby. I got you. How long you gonna let them grow out some more so I can get a real good grip on them? Yeah, I got you.
Well, clearly, if a nigga tell you pull it back out, he got a hairy, I forgot that wrestler name used to be Harris, but clearly got one of them backs if he asks you to do it.
George the Animal Steel.
Yeah, George the Animal Steel. Yeah, clearly got one of them damn backs if he asks you to do that shit. You gotta be open-minded because when it comes to us, we be open-minded to a lot of shit. And like you say, some shit is nasty. If we being honest, 90% of a lot of shit we doing when we're in the sex phase is god awful nasty. If somebody came to you right now while you ain't in that mindset, I ain't doing no shit like that. But while you in that moment, you don't find it nasty.
Or ask you to do when you in that mindset that you ain't gonna do. Especially not us men, boy. Shit, you can ask us just about any damn thing.
Just about anything. When you in that mindset,
y'all want to try it any damn way. Y'all done thought about it.
Our brain is weak then because all our blood is in our dickhead and not in our real head.
Yep.
That's true.
So we ain't thinking about nothing but trying to please that dick then.
Yep.
So you and one of the acting fool and lying.
And as a man, like Mitch said, we're gonna get ours either way it go. But to me, as I get older, one of the worst things I hate is when the woman be all up in her head. Let loose, let go, ride with it. Stop thinking about everything. Just go with it.
Some of us can't.
Yeah, we know.
Oh my good. Okay, so that's a no on the Hauk TUAH. All right. Got
Yeah, no Hauk TUAH. Sorry, no Hauk TUAH over here. Not knocking it, not knocking anyone that does it, but for me, hell no.
okay. So what if let's ask this question. I heard a woman say today on Facebook, one of them clips of one of them sites, that she said that black women are the single most proponents of helping black women stay single. Do you believe that? Because she said, girl, if that was me, I'd leave. And girl, I wouldn't do this. Girl, I wouldn't do that. She said that y'all are the reason that a lot of y'all stay single because y'all listen to y'all girlfriends and black women help black women stay single. Do you subscribe to that?
I agree. Cause y'all always in each other's ear talking about what you wouldn't don't do. And that same motherfucker that said what she wouldn't do, got her ass up in the air fucking that motherfucker the next motherfucking week.
Well,
You know it's true.
I would say, I can see that.
No damn way you can.
I can most definitely see that. That's why whatever goes on in your relationships, you're not supposed to discuss it with
That's right.
and because as you said, your friends will have you out here single.
Joe will. How
Sometimes
you looking stupid?
right, and sometimes it is best to get an outside person that don't know anything about the relationship to not to just get an opinion from.
That's right.
Yeah.
Even these days, you can ask AI.
Yeah. Ask AI and see what he tell you.
And the whole part to that statement that I agree with is that a lot of times y'all somebody tell y'all that y'all don't just say, okay, I'll take that under consideration or I'll take it and see balance it out with what's really going on. Y'all be listening to it and taking this advice without looking at the body of the work or where the advice is coming from.
Yes.
Y'all will take the advice from Tina. Tina ain't had a stable relationship in a decade, can't keep a bed, can't do this. You know, her track record says that you should not be listening to her.
Right.
You know, let's say with us men, if I came to Mitch and I know Mitch a mechanic and I ask him for a problem and he tell me what to do with it, right? But I don't listen to Mitch. I go over there and I ask the gardener about my car, but I take the gardener's advice over the mechanic. That's the equivalence of what y'all do. Y'all go listen to somebody who track record messed up when it comes to relationships. And then you notice y'all be really good friends when all y'all ain't got no men. Y'all be just as close and just as buddy. But soon as one of y'all get a man, it seems like that girl catch an attitude and be hating on y'all when y'all get a man.
Mm-hmm.
You ever notice that, Andrea?
I mean, I have a very outside of you guys, I have a very small circle of friends. I do have a friend that she can be very negative about things. So I truly don't go to her about anything anymore. Yeah, her, no. Most and even to the point where now if I do have a relationship or anything, then she was asked who you dating. Oh girl, nobody. Because I've told her that a couple of times. So and it's just because she brings so much negativity instead of trying to bring some positive to it or anything like that. And it's just because of those reasons. But yeah, no. But yes, we
Okay.
can we can be listen to our friends too much sometimes.
All the time.
Sometimes.
All the time.
Sometimes.
I could give you a perfect example.
I say sometimes, Mitch, because sometimes they be right as hell.
Right.
And they also can be wrong. Sometimes your friends seeing shit that you don't even see.
Mm-hmm. I get that.
That's true, but that's if that friend right there has got a track record that's proven that they got your best interest in mind. You know what I mean? If that's a friend where you know under any circumstances, I ain't worried about Ray. Ray gonna tell me the truth, good, bad, and that. Ray don't care if I had $1 million, I had $1. Ray don't care if I was famous or unfamous. That's your boy. He telling you the truth no matter now. If that's that friend telling you, okay, I can listen to him. But
Well,
sometimes you have to be careful which friend telling you shit, cause some people ain't qualified to tell you shit.
I'm gonna tell you something that's not even funny. If
Yeah.
one of y'all came and said something to me, I'm more apt to listen to one of y'all than any of my so-called friends outside of our group. Cause I fuck with y'all more than I fuck with anybody. So if one of y'all came and said, "Hey, I've been noticing such, I'm gonna listen to what you saying to me."
Okay.
You know what I'm
And that's
saying?
yep. And that's the point I was gonna make. I was saying when I was gonna give y'all a perfect example, I was gonna use you, Mitch. I was gonna say when Mitch came with his current situation and said whatever, nobody didn't say what she work, what she do, try to talk him out of what we said. Congratulations, man. Happy for you.
Yes.
You understand? Ain't nobody try to talk him out of. Ain't nobody say this ain't gonna work. This, you know what I'm saying? You happy for him. You
Right.
know, but sometimes women, y'all want to know everything about the man, where he work, where he doing this, what he doing, girl. That don't sound about right to me. We ain't
But
asking
see,
none of that.
the whole thing though, Mario, I didn't hide none of it from you. I told you as it was going along what was going on, because y'all seen me at my worst and seen the bullshit that I was putting myself through and the people I was running around with. And somebody said, "No, Mitch, that ain't you." I think it was Andrea. Andrea, I think if I'm not mistaken, man, Andrea said something to me first. And and it put something on my mind, made me think about it. You know? And so I think you said something to me next, Mario. And I
And,
sat down and I thought long and hard about it, and I just stayed off to myself for a while, and this situation popped up on me.
and that's what I'm saying. If you happy and you giving people good advice and you saying, hey, look, this coming from a good place, I can respect that and listen to them to that. But sometimes people a lot of people talk just to be talking. And that the older you get, you realize that
Right.
it ain't based in nothing real. They just talking.
Yeah, that's true.
And some people don't have your better interests at heart either. Some people
No.
got malice in their heart when they talk to you.
Yep.
Some people just want to see how far you'll go and see what you'll do to fuck yourself up. And they sit back in their little circles and laugh at your dumb ass.
Mm-hmm.
And you
That's true
steady
too.
trying to, do what you think is right and listening to them. And they steady laughing at you and pointing you in the wrong damn direction. That ain't no fucking friend. A friend is somebody gonna tell you when you're wrong.
Right.
They
Yep.
gonna tell you when your fucking ass is wrong, regardless. They ain't gonna
Yep.
bust your ass out in front of everybody. They're gonna pull your dumb ass off to the side and they're gonna say, "Hey, I noticed you did A, B, and C. You might want to turn
Yep.
that around and do C, B, and A in
Yep.
that order." See,
Yep.
that's a real friend. They ain't gonna let you
Yes.
hurt your motherfucking self. They gonna tell
Yep.
you when you out of line.
Yeah. And that's
That's
what
what I'm talking about.
and that's what we all need,
Yeah.
we all need a good circle of friends, they're just those that we can count on, rely on. And I am thankful for you guys each and every day, because we have been through a lot together.
Yeah.
We have had
Yeah.
conversations together.
That stayed between us.
Yep.
Right.
Yep. That's a very important point you made, Mitch. That stayed between us. We
Stayed
talk.
between us. Everybody don't know what we talk about. When
That's
we
Yep.
talk among us, that's between us. It don't go outside our group.
Yep.
If you can find as you guys see, everybody that's on our podcast, we confide in each other.
Yeah.
As you see, there's a mixed group of age. With Ms. Zanetta being the oldest, and then I think it's Marlena, then Mitch, and then Mark. I think maybe Diane, then Mario, then Janine's in there somewhere. But however,
Janine is older than me.
is she?
Yeah.
She's 60. Yes.
Okay. Well, whatever the age range is.
Sorry, Janine. I'm sorry.
What we have
Oh, shit.
developed here, and with me being the youngest and then Leon, but and so on, we have had our ups and downs together. We've had a lot of laughter together, and we've had a lot of cries together. But what we say amongst each other, it stays amongst each other.
Yep.
We get the advice from one another. I've called Mario, what does mean? Plenty of time.
Yeah.
Just
and that's a good thing, though.
To have somebody that you can do that with.
Yep, to have somebody that, because Lord knows our conversations that y'all don't get a chance to see when we just talking amongst ourselves, those be some of the most epic
Realist.
and funny and realest conversations that we have. And sometimes I used to say, why can't we take it and bring it to the podcast? And then it hit me. It ain't meant for this. It's meant for us. You know what I'm saying? It's meant for us. So that's why y'all don't hear me say it anymore, because I realize if we took it from over there, then it'll be taking a part of us away from that makes us us.
That's true.
You know, so we'll talk to y'all about real things and stuff like that. But when we get into the nitty gritty, like we on the couch or like we just really in front of each other, those are those conversations. And I realize I cherish them because that's really us when we having those moments.
Right.
Yeah. So, yeah. All right, so y'all wanna wrap this up? Anything that you want to get off your chest? Anything you would like to say, Miss Producer, to talk to the people so we can get up out of here?
I hope that you all will enjoy tonight's show. I hope that somebody gets something out of talk about everything from A to Z. And also just continue to go on YouTube, subscribe, come to the group, and just join us. Bring whatever it is that you have to the table, and we can see what we can do with it for you. Get you some answers, whatever it is that you need. Just inbox any of us at any time. Hey, this is something I want you guys to talk about. We will most definitely get it on. We won't say your name unless you tell us, unless you say that it's okay.
Yes, ma'am. That is absolutely correct. All right, Big Mitch, talk to him, player.
Well, I don't know how much time we got before it's voting time. Because to me, in this life, right now, at this very point in time, that's the most important thing to me right now. Is everybody getting up off their ass, getting to the polls, and vote. And not just vote for the presidency in a couple years, when it's time to vote them representatives and all these other motherfuckers in, we need to vote for them too. So we can have a democratic government instead of a Republican government, so we can get some stuff done and try to repeal some of this crap that Trump has set into place from the last time he was in office. Outside of that, I hope everybody had a great night with us. And as always, I hope to see you again, and good night.
All right. Let me just pick it back off of something Mitch said real quick and about the voting, and then I'll move on from that. We all got friends who talk a lot of shit about voting, saying they may or may not vote. We all know somebody who might not be mobile enough to get to the polls and stuff. This year, we got to make it a point to get that person, that our friend to talk shit. Hey, look, put your money where your mouth is. I'm gonna make sure you get to them polls. Come on, ride with me. The person who can't, maybe might not, can't get there. Hey, go pick somebody up. Cause like Mitch said, this is to the point. This could be the most pivotal time in American history in our lifetime. Right here, right now. And wouldn't you want to say that you was a part of history to actually say, I can remember in 2024, literally when our country changed?
Yes.
Wouldn't you want to be a part of that?
Yes.
So get out there, people. Get out there, vote. Take somebody. You got your young kids who just at the legal voting age. Make sure they get there. Don't let them piss it off and say, "Hey, it don't matter. Y'all old folk gonna do what y'all want to do." No, don't let them. Anybody who's talking like that around you, try to convince them otherwise. Cause your votes do matter. Look at Georgia. Look what happened there. You know what I'm saying? He called and begged for. I forgot how many votes he begged Governor I forgot the guy, governor of Georgia name. He begged for them votes, and it would have changed the tide of the election. So don't think your vote don't matter. It does. So we'll leave it at that. And one last thing, for all you guys out there who want to play the side chick game and all of that stuff like that, the same way you want her to show you some loyalty, even is I know side chick and loyalty, I know that kind of don't go together, but you got to do your part too, like Andrea say. All parties have parts. Every party has a lane. Got to learn to stay in your lane and do this. And if you on that fugazi, don't be having people catching flights. It's not like you had her come cross town. That's one thing. Once you have somebody jump on a flight, you
Yes.
playing too much. You
Yes.
playing too much, player. So just keep that in mind. All right. With that being said, we want to say thank y'all for hanging out. Hopefully next time when we get back together, the whole crew is together. But I think this crew right here did a really wonderful job and got a lot of editing to do, but we gonna make it work.
You can leave it all in. I don't care.
No, we can't leave all that in. We can't leave you talking on the phone to Shell and talking to the baby and all that stuff in. Just like what I'm saying to you right now, gonna be cut out. We can't leave all that stuff. Oh, real quick. I almost forgot. And Mitch, I ain't trying to step on no toes and nothing like that, but real quick shout out to Angela because she was making some really good points before we recorded. So I just want to say shout out to Angela
Shout out
real quick.
because you made some
So
real good points.
yeah, she made some really good points. So
She
I
said
just
thank
want to
you.
make sure that I didn't let that go unnoticed.
All
So
right.
all right, with that being said, we out, y'all.
Happy birthday, Miss Dinetta. Sorry that you weren't here again with us tonight. Hope you're feeling better. And my birthday is on Friday, you guys. Yes, it is truly Virgo season.
Oh my God, you got a birthday coming up. How annoying are you going to be?
All week, baby. All week.
Oh my God. All right. I might do something for you. You know, I'll get with you, shorty.
I'm shouting.
Yeah, I'll get with you, shorty. All right, but we are out and happy birthday to your mama D. And like you said, get well. Miss Marlena, we miss you. Janine, Diane. We'll catch up with all y'all next time. Even though I'm just saying it in just for you, Janine. We'll see you when we see you, Janine. All right. Good night, y'all.
Good night.